right, now it's time to announce our finalists.
If I die, I hope she's at my graveyard. Also making the top 10 is New Jersey. New York.
Missouri.
Tennessee.
California.
India.
Next in the top 10 is District of Columbia.
Still in the competition is South Carolina.
New York.
Also heading to the next round is Illinois.
42 women are still hoping to hear their name, but there's only one spot left, one step closer to the crown. That name is Alaska. Wow.
All right, say hello to your 10 finalists. Any one of them could become our next Miss USA.
And now if you're watching at home, pay close attention because you're gonna get to vote for your favorite contestants throughout the night. Go to vote.missusa.com or download the Miss You app or go to Votey or tweet us using the hashtag MissUSA #state. Lots of ways to vote.
Lots of ways. All right, let's check in with Ashley.
This is so exciting. The 10 stunning finalists are finally coming off right now. And I want to tell you something. They do not have a lot of time. And oh, hi DC! How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, absolutely honored and blessed right now.
Okay, so DC won last year. Are you feeling pressure to do a repeat?
Pressure, no, but let's just say happiness though. Why not bring it back to back like Drake said, right?
Yeah! I love that. Now, okay, so we were talking backstage, and you guys, DC is a scientist. You're a scientist. How do you get that into beauty pageants?
I would honestly say that they don't have to be separate. They can coexist. You have to understand that whatever it is that you want to pursue, no matter what, transparency is always key.
Thank you. You are so beautiful. Now hurry up, get out of here. Terrence, Julianne, back to you guys.
Ready to light up our stage and make a splash with the judges. Say hello to your top 10 finalists. Minnesota.
Minnesota has great stage presence. During rehearsals, even the other contestants stopped to watch her.
New Jersey.
New Jersey says she's a little intimidated by the swimsuit competition because she had never worn a bikini until last year.
Missouri.
It has been 21 years since a woman won Miss USA wearing a one-piece in the swimsuit competition. Will Missouri break that streak?
Tennessee.
Before leaving for Miss USA, Tennessee's grandmother gave her a silver dollar. She won here in Las Vegas in 1940s. It's now her good luck charm.
California.
Standing 6 feet, California is the tallest finalist this year. If crowned, she'll be one of the 3 tallest Miss USAs ever.
District of Columbia.
District of Columbia was born in Naples, Italy, and is hoping to become the 7th foreign-born Miss USA.
South Carolina.
This year's contestants were able to choose their competition swimsuits from over 20 options, allowing each girl to showcase her own style.
New York.
New York has one of the most competitive state pageants. Hannah beat out nearly 200 other chances to compete here in Las Vegas.
Illinois.
Illinois walks with such confidence, which makes her perfect sense because she's a professional dancer.
Alaska.
Alaska's favorite way to sneak into her cardio is by skate skiing, a kind of cross-country skiing that's great for workouts.
Let's hear it for our 10 amazing finalists.
And don't forget to keep voting so you can push your favorite contestant to the top. Go to vote.missusa.com or download the Miss U app or Voti, or just tweet or vote using hashtag MissUSA, hashtag state. Minnesota.
While searching for a dress, Minnesota tried on 2 and loved them both. So she combined the top of one with the bottom of the other, and the result is this gorgeous ball gown.
New Jersey.
Unlike many contestants who chose gowns created specifically for them, New Jersey selected this off-the-rack design by Sherry Hill.
Missouri.
Missouri worked with a designer to create this red gown. She said she wants something simple, elegant, that accentuated her waist.
Tennessee.
Tennessee is a fan of old Hollywood glamour, and this beaded gown that was inspired by Edith Head is Grace Kelly. And Grace
California.
California looks comfortable on the runway, which should come as no surprise considering she was a contestant on America's Next Top Model.
District of Columbia.
Runway coach Lou says District of Columbia is one of the most intelligent contestants in recent memory. Tonight, she's wearing a custom-made white gown.
South Carolina.
South Carolina said that since she was a little girl, she's envisioned herself wearing a royal blue gown on the Miss USA stage.
New York.
Hannah embodies everything that New York fashion scene is about. She's been one of the most stylish and confident contestants this year.
Illinois.
This was the first gown Illinois tried on. It reminded her of styles worn by her favorite musicians like diva Cher and Diana Ross.
Alaska.
Alaska designed her own evening gown to honor her Native American culture and heritage.
think tonight when I walked in, I'd be falling for somewhere I've never been. Take me the long way around your town. Were you the queen with the silver crown? I want your red blushing stories, your faults and your glories that made you who you are right now. Take me the long way around. Oh, take me the long way around.
His voice, Brett's voice is just, that was emotional for me.
Does anybody have a tissue? Are you okay?
I haven't cried since the end of the Notebook. That was emotional.
Well, that brings our swimsuit and evening gown competition to a close. The contestants have worked so hard to get to this point, so let's go to Ashley.
What an exciting evening gown round, right, guys? Woo! But now the top 10 contestants' fates are in the hands of the judges. And I have to say, this is one of the most diverse top 10s that we've ever had. It's very exciting to see how much diversity is truly in Miss USA right now. And I'm so excited, I'm gonna actually be able to talk to one of the contestants right now. Hi, how are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing, such a blessing.
Okay, so what's going through your head? Evening gown's done, swimsuit's over, you're in the top 10, where are you headed?
I'm headed to wherever God wants me to go. I am so excited and grateful for this moment.
This is so exciting. Guys, Terrence, Julianne, back to you.
The wait is over. The results have been tabulated by our official accounting firm, Ernst & Young.
Ladies and gentlemen and contestants, here are the top 5 finalists. The first one to make it in the final 5, Minnesota.
We are now the generation with the highest student loan debt in history. This is an issue that we need to face so that we can fix this for future generations.
Minnesota.
Joining her in the finals is Illinois.
What makes me unique is that I always stay true to who I am, what I believe in, and what I represent.
Illinois.
One step closer to the title is South Carolina.
What you think you are is what you are. If you believe you can or believe you can't, you're probably right. So if you believe you're confident, you are confident.
South Carolina.
Still in the running. District of Columbia.
I live by one of the phrases that growth and comfort do not coexist. Many opportunities that arise, you have to realize you need to step out of your comfort zone.
District of Columbia.
This is it. 6 contestants left, but only 1 spot available. The last contestant to make it to the final 5 is New Jersey.
The American dream, it's that idea that you can come here with nothing, but if you're willing to work hard, you can make anything happen. You can change the world, and that's what I'm set out to do.
New Jersey.
51 women began this journey, and now there are only 5 remaining. They face a new challenge ahead. the question round.
And for one of these 5 finalists winning the title of Miss USA, will change your life forever. 5 finalists remain. Julianne, this is when things get serious.
Real serious. Okay, listen to this. Try and imagine a national title is on the line. You're live on stage. Millions more people watching at home, and you're asked a question point blank that needs an immediate answer. How would you handle that? Answer me, Terrence. Like, how would you handle that?
I'm getting nervous. My hands are sweating with you just talking right now.
I'm just saying, see what I mean?
I do now. The contestants will be hearing the question for the first time, and they'll only have 30 seconds to answer. That's tough, man. When their time is up, they will hear this sound. For our judges at home, please get ready to vote.
The questions are coming from The Skim, a media company with a popular e-newsletter read by millions every day. Each question is specifically designed to encourage our contestants in a meaningful dialogue.
Let's get to it. Minnesota will answer the first question. As Miss USA, you'll be representing our country worldwide. How would you like the global community to view the United States?
The United States is a community full of leaders who are not only held accountable for their actions, but are people who are bound together to make sure that we are able to carry out our rights as American citizens. We are a community that is accepting. We are a community that is empowering. And we are a group of people that is not ashamed to lift other people up.
Thank you, Minnesota.
Illinois, it's time for your question. Advocates of women's rights have been leading the conversation this year. Which specific issue regarding women's rights is most important to you?
The most important issue is being able to be open and speak honestly about your experience in whatever workforce that you are in. Women should be able to speak about their experience without being scared of retaliation for what they had to say. And everything that they have to say should be investigated to the fullest extent. And both parties, the accused or the accusee, should be protected in the process. Thank you.
Thank you, Illinois.
South Carolina, it's time for your question. Suicide recently became the second leading cause of death for teenagers. What actions would you take as Miss USA to help struggling teenagers?
Most of those who commit suicide are people who feel like their voices aren't heard, are people who feel like whatever problems they're going through won't be overcome. I believe that what we can do to really eradicate that is to make sure we're creating an environment where our teenagers and those who feel that they need help, their voices are heard and that we are there for them. We need to set up counseling and other resources for these people to have so that we can get rid of those suicide problems.
Thank you so much, South Carolina.
District of Columbia, you're up. Do you think affordable health care for all U.S. citizens is a right or a privilege, and why?
I'm definitely going to say it's a privilege. As a government employee, I am granted health care. And I see firsthand that for one, to have health care, you need to have jobs. So therefore, we need to continue to cultivate this environment that we're given the opportunity to have health care as well as jobs to all the American citizens worldwide.
Thank you, District of Columbia.
New Jersey, you're up. Social media allows us to share every aspect of our lives, but it can also cause us to be hyper aware of how we measure up to others. Do you feel that social media is ultimately positive or negative?
With social media, I believe it has given us so much power in this world, but with great power comes great responsibility. And I've seen both ends of social media. For me, it has been one of the most empowering experiences because I've met so many empowered women. But at the same time, I've also been a victim of cyberbullying, like many of the contestants with me standing on this stage. Social media is, again, a privilege. It's something that you have to be careful of. You can't just say anything just because you're anonymous. And once we realize that, that's when we can truly live in a better world for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, New Jersey. okay?
Goodness.
You can breathe now. Breathe.
Yes, definitely intense. I can breathe. Okay, well, congratulations to all 5 contestants for making it through the question round.
Now, once the votes are counted, we will announce the top 3, and then they'll face the final word.
And later, the contestants take to the stage once again in their final look with a show-stopping performance from the one and only Pitbull. All this when Miss USA returns. These 5 women have all proven that they have the strength and the confidence to rise above the competition, but only 3 of them are about to advance into the next round.
I have the results right here.
Oh man, I can't breathe.
The first contestant to earn a spot in the final 3 is District of Columbia.
The next woman who still has a chance to wear the crown is Minnesota.
There's only one spot left. The last contestant to make it into the top 3 is New Jersey. Congratulations. Party and people are leaving early.
Yeah. Well, the party is not over yet because our final 3 have only got a short moment now to catch their breath before we jump into the next challenge, the final word.
We're giving each of you a chance to have the final word. You will be asked the exact same question, and you'll only have 45 seconds to deliver your own personal response. When the time is up, you'll hear this sound.
Each of you will be wearing soundproof headphones, so you won't be able to hear your competitors' answers. For everyone at home, get ready to vote.
It's time for the final word. Headphones on. District of Columbia, please join us. What do you consider feminism to be? And do you consider yourself a feminist?
Yes, you do. Absolutely, you get a microphone. Here we go.
So as a woman scientist in the government, I've liked to lately transpose the word feminism to equalism. I don't really want to consider myself, try not to consider myself like this, like die hard, you know, like, oh, I don't really care about men. But one thing I'm going to say is though, women, we are just as equal as men when it comes to opportunity in the workplace. And I say firsthand, I have witnessed the impact that women have in leadership in the medical sciences as well as just in the office environment. So as Miss USA, I would hope to promote that type of leadership responsibility globally to so many women worldwide.
Thank you, District of Columbia.
All right, please remove Minnesota's headphones. Minnesota, please join us. What do you consider feminism to be, and do you consider yourself a feminist?
Modern day feminism is not only about supporting other women, it is about being any gender in this entire country, in this world, and not being afraid to lift those up around you. It is about being unapologetically yourself. In this pageant, we have incredible representatives of what it means to be a woman, whether they're on this stage, hosting this pageant with us, or judging the contestants on this stage.
Thank you, Minnesota.
Please remove Miss New Jersey's headphones. New Jersey, please join us. What do you consider feminism to be, and do you consider yourself a feminist?
Feminism is striving for equality, and I do consider myself a feminist. I think it's a misconception when people believe that feminism is women being better than men, but it's really not. It's a fight for equality. And we need to realize that if we want a stable society, a better future for every single individual, we need to be equal. And that's why I advocate for education for women, because women are still held back in places of the world. They still don't have that right to their independence, that right to their equality, all because of education. And once we do take that step, I believe that an equal world will be a better world. Thank you.
Thank you, New Jersey. Is it just me, or do these questions get harder every year?
It's not just you. And there's no way to study. It's just about knowing what you believe and speaking your truth. We've got 3 outstanding women still in the running. Our judges are going to have a very, very difficult decision to make.
Coming up, our top 3 get their final look, and Pitbull takes the stage when Miss USA returns.
It was an honor to be the first active military soldier to win Miss USA. First, I want to thank my angel in heaven, my mother. Your spirit is always with me. To my dad, Lavette, and my siblings, you are all the reason I am Miss USA. To Miss Carla, the Miss DC USA family, and the Miss Universe organization, Emily, Esther, and Paula, your guidance has molded me over the course of my reign. To Catherine, Pia, Carly, and Iris, I love you, my dear sister queens. And to Miss USA 2017, you are worthy, and you will now represent the women of the United States.
Thank you, Deshauna. It's been an incredible year, and now it's time to pass the crown to another extraordinary woman.
51 amazing women lit up the stage tonight, and now 3 of them stand within reach of the title. Each of them shining examples of strength, beauty, confidence, and an unwavering drive to follow their dreams. It's time to reveal the next Miss USA.
Tall Goldhammer from the accounting firm Ernst & Young has tabulated the votes.
Thank you. Whew. Here we go. The judges have cast their votes, and viewers everywhere have weighed in.
All of the hard work, all of their tireless preparation, rounds after rounds of competition, it's all led to this very moment.
Good luck to all of you. The second runner-up for Miss USA 2017 is Minnesota.
Two women remain, District of Columbia and New Jersey. Please take center stage. One of you is moments away from becoming the next Miss USA. Now, for any reason, the winner is unable to fulfill her duties, the runner-up will take her place.
Good luck to you both. Miss USA 2017 is District of Columbia! walk as Miss USA.
And there you have it. We have a new Miss USA.
Thank you all. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Wow.
Oh my goodness, extremely overwhelmed with joy. Everything has just been so surreal. I'm just kind of sitting back thinking how I entered into this entire position with just hopes of having fun. And now, you know, I decided just to kind of just take life as it comes. And if I could just encourage anyone else here in the world to do that, please, just take your time. Understand the process is so much more important to focus on than just looking to
Miss USA 2017 is District of